Hello, folks. Um, Sorry. Suddenly I start recording and suddenly my phone flares to life and I'm getting a response on something? It was confusing for a moment because people acknowledging my videos? In actuality, it wasn't on one of my videos. I commented on something else and someone responded, though less to me and more responded to the overall post. Anyway, Grim Dawn. I'm kind of regretting making my guy a ritualist. I feel like I chose poorly. I should have made him something else. Something I've been learning about ARPGs, and I think I may have said this before, but I'll say it again. They do not like hybrids. Like, you can play, say, Geneforge. You make your creatures, you're a melee character, but you have your creatures. That's fine, that's how you're meant to play Geneforge. These don't really appreciate that in the slightest. They don't like you know, playing like that. You're a melee guy. You specialize okay, you're doing lightning damage. This other class does lightning damage. You pick these two, you do even more. That's very much what they want. And the only synergy that Shaman and Necromancer have is beyond the minions is this one ability here. Like Shaman's like two-handers. This ability likes two-handers. That's like the only synergy they have. Shamans do bleeding, internal trauma, and lightning, while necromancers do aether and cold. So, and vitality. Well, it's aether, cold, and vitality. So I'm kind of regretting my choice here. What I'm thinking is this character mightn't actually be able to do elite. As you can see from already, my character's having difficulty with the mooks here. Well, I think my character's doing okay, but the minions he has are just becoming utter dead weight. So I'm thinking, I wonder if I can just respec him into being just a melee beast. You know? Wonder if that would work. But yeah, I'm thinking I might actually, instead of doing an elite run on this guy, just go into an elite run on someone else. If I decide to do the paladin. Part of me's thinking I might not do a paladin, I might do someone else. But for now, we'll leave that up in the air. Though, that being said, I do want to get to honored with all the factions, at least to honored. If I can get, I would prefer to get to revered with people, because then I can just speed up the rep gain for my whatever character's next, instead of getting base amount or an extra 50%. Like here, they'll get 150% bonus rep, and 150% bonus rep is very nice. It would speed things up greatly. Like, there's plenty of quests that give you 1,000 rep. You'd be looking at 2,500 there instead. You would just shoot up just dramatically, and that would be quite useful. Obviously, there's some groups that I just can't get to honored with. Well, there's no group I can't get honored with, but Devil's Crossing I'll be just down to the bounties, and the bounties would be a painful way of doing it. 14,729. I'll be getting like 75, 150. I don't think I'm taking into account the 50% bonus there, but I'll be getting a little more than them, depending on the quest. And look how much I would have to do. Even taking into account the 50% bonus, it would still take forever. So I might be able to send off the Rit to my other character to at least get them some bonus rep, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not sure what I want to play next. I think a Paladin would be the right choice. The Inquisitor Oathkeeper. You still get minions, and you're really tanky. But It is. It is sword and board, and all these endgame guides are heavily dependent on gear. And I'm not really sure how into grinding mindlessly I'll be. Um, it's not that fun, you know? But anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking I mightn't do an elite run on this guy. I'm just not sure if he could actually pull it off. I'm also thinking I might get rid of the lightning totems. I like this music. Feels a bit ill-fitting for the area, but I do like it. Like, it's nice and mournful, but I know it just doesn't feel grim dawny. Actually, I'm just thinking, in a way, this is actually the perfect minion for me. It scales off my bonuses, not minion bonuses. Grim's gone. And actually, let's head down here. I kind of feel like I did wrong by getting rid of the other guy. Avanda's gift? I remember I should thank you. Thank you for what you did. I'm glad I could help. Won't forget that you helped me. I think you probably will. Cool. Two-handed epic mace. Gives streak to brutal force, which is nice. But it is, and does actually give a chance at internal trauma damage. Sadly, it really isn't my cup of tea. But yeah, Palmai's thinking. God, I've got a right clown suit going on. I'm just having a look here because I'm curious. I just realized it's very silent there. I'm just getting curious to see if I could find a nice transmog. I really don't think so. Good. We'll just leave it with the concert I have. But yeah, part of me is tempted in trying to like take back a few points and just rebuild this guy. Take back a few points there, a few points there. I think I put 2 there and one between these two, or 1 to both and 1 here. Could do that and try and get this guy back. But on another level, I'm feeling like what I should do is take all the points out of this guy and these and pump as much as I can into myself. But I don't think that would actually help. I'm not really a fan of storm totems because limited time pets, you have to plonk it down, then you have to wait ages before you can plonk the next one. You can summon in group a total of 3 at a time, but it's a very slow, sluggish way. I'm really not a fan. Wouldn't mind grabbing that. That would be nice. But that's a fair bit off. Well, I would like to get this. This will be nice. It's tempting. Strip out all the points from these. That'll get me 9. Okay, my mind is gone. My maths abilities have gone out the window. View it a different way. 9 plus 4, 13, 23. Look at me, 23 points. Plenty to buff this up to here. Toss a few points into that. You know, get this, buff it up a bit. points into this. I'm not sure what to do. I kind of regret touching him at all, because now it's such a mess to try and figure out, what to take back and what not to,
Let me clear your mind of regrets.
Can you clear my mind back to the way it used to be? Okay, there's literally only 1 point in there. Getting a bonus 3, which is actually pretty nice. No, you know what? I'm gonna stay without him. I'm gonna stay without him.
Stay strong.
Okay, if I could pinch 2 more points.
Mind of regrets.
Actually, I'm just about to level. I'll use that. Okay. I'm also thinking I could... Ooh, I actually have a point here to spend. Okay, now it's this, I think. Hmm. Part of me's thinking I could get this to increase my pet health and regen and all this. Big boy down here is also an answer to that. Just look at this guy. Built towards acid, poison, vitality, and chaos. Hmm. This is also tempting, but it's really steep. We need 3 more yellow. And I'm already getting to 3 more blue for this. I'm curious. Pet. Okay, Empyrean isn't actually bad. Gives a chunk more health, and it gives a variety of resistances. Some inherent vitality resistance, Aether chaos resistance, boosts to your maximum Aether and chaos resist. Pets get a boost to all max resistances. Though I should say, it's their upper cap of them, not the amount you actually have. An extra 15% resistances. That's all very nice. What is ghoul like? So yeah, part of me is thinking maybe it would be better if I went a different way. Yeah, I just feel like if I went a different way, it would be better for me. Oh, Ratosh, the Veil Warden. Concealed in shadows, the great guardian of Rakova watched over the veil between realities, ensuring that no evil would ever escape the spirit realm and wreak havoc among the living. When the Arkovian curse spread across the land, it was Ratosh that the people begged for a merciful end, but none ever came. I wonder why. Wolf Ratosh. Mark the souls of your foes with the symbol Ratosh. Their lives and fates are sealed, left to the mercy of Ratosh's servant, Typhos. Ooh, a Leviathan. Cold damage, physique health. If you're a cold character, then you definitely want to go grab this guy. I'm getting so close to my goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Christ, that'll actually take me the 55 points, like right to the end. Oh, that's annoying. Actually, I could save it a bit by grabbing this guy. Part of me feels like I need to step back from what I'm doing here and do it differently. Like, I am burly enough, I need to, like, if I want to actually get use out of minions, put more into them. Ah, fuck it. I'll stay the course. Still torn on this. I feel like I need to rejig this, bring these in a different path. You know, do something else with this. Many in the area of Akova will turn to Ishtak in times of need or healing. For all living beings are the children of the Spring Maiden, and all shall find comfort within her gentle embrace. She's pretty nice. 300 hit points there, 200 energy, 8 physical damage to pets, 3% spirit, 3% defensive ability for you, 3% defensive ability for pets, and 20% resistance to life reduction. Plus 4% total speed, 30% slow resist for you, 6% total speed for pets. 300 health, 20% bleeding resistance, 20% bleeding resistance for pets. Both you get 25% poison and acid resistance, you get 300 health. And then you get this, which gives you a chance to, a 25% chance when hit to get a 10% damage absorption buff. And for your pets to get a bit of bonus damage, offensive ability, defense ability, and they will taunt enemies. Ulu represents the endless cycle and the unstoppable flow of water, renewing all the rivers of the world and in turn the lakes and the seas. I'm curious, light. And ing. Okay. Give some bonuses to cold. There's not many for lightning. That's just it boosts elemental damage. I'm quite torn on what I should do with this whole thing. Part of me feels that I'm fixating on something that could be fun, but not necessarily the best of things for me. And I'm also feeling that I should put more into my pets. It's a very weak damage absorption. But it's a little passive thing that you have. You know, it's not exactly a like, it will get better over time, but it's just something you have for free, if you get me, you know? So you can't be too harsh on it. Azraka, the eternal companion of Eon, crafts the very sands with which the Keeper of Time decides the fates of mortals. She is his consort and most trusted advisor, often tempering Aeon's harsh judgment and offering solace to the mortals she cherishes. Interesting. Wait, I could put it on this? Okay. Can I... No, not there. What's the stipulation on this one? When hit. Ah, okay. But yeah, part of me's very tempted in rejigging this. You know, hitting up this for bonus lightning damage. Hitting up a behemoth down here. Maybe hitting up the axe lady here. You need ranged, yeah. Ironically, the bow-wielding huntress doesn't. I wish there was a build, you know, a build I could just follow online. It would just cut out a lot of my humming and hawing. Okay, what do I do primarily? Lightning and physical damage. So there's some bleeding, and there's bonuses for internal trauma, but I don't do any. So what do I want? I mean, beyond that, I also need bonus health and resistances. So, in terms, increased armor and physical retaliation, health and aid resistance, defensibility and retaliation damage, health, defense. That's the sword and board, very much so. Sword and board. Sorry I'm getting caught up in this again, but it just feels like... Again, I was saying before that like I can squeeze more out of my character. It feels very much like I can... that's not bad. I could squeeze more out of this guy. Squeeze more out of him here. You know? Like I could... Like if I was to take all these points back, I could make something really nice out of them. Like this is mostly wasted. The 3% reach is very nice. And while I love Twin Fangs, you know, that's all doing bleeding damage and vitality damage, neither of which I do. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I need to take another look at what I have and trim it back. I have a potion down in that chest, but I'm going to hold on to it for now. I feel wrong actually selling it.
I sense turmoil within you.
Oh, it's you again. Remember, please don't touch me. Please just, I left you some things over there. Not sure I remember why, but I think I owe you a favor. So I suppose that's why I left you a chest full of things. I helped you find your note. Yes, of course. What note? Don't worry about it.
What troubles you?
So much. Okay. This is gonna be a bit of a jigsaw to reclaim. Like some of the stuff here is fine, like bonus lightning damage, some Aether resistance, spirit, bonus offense ability, lightning for retaliation. That's fine. You know, flat lightning damage and Aether damage. I care a little for the Aether damage, though. Actually, no wait, the Aether damage is a little bit good for me because of that buff I have. I do flat Aether damage and get bonus Aether damage. That's actually okay for me. Which, you know, this would have actually been okay for me as well because I do lightning and the other thing. Maybe that's a sign that I should stay the course and stick with what I'm doing because, you know, this is groovy with it. Apparently Kraken is actually quite reliant on this down here. Part of me is thinking maybe if I remove Vampire Bat and... I know. Maybe I can rejiggle this a bit. Oh, actually you only have for one. Ugh. Part of me was thinking I could strip everything back, but this is really nice. Like I'll just, you know, have a 50% chance to just like smite people just because they hit me. Like that's really fun. Oh. And over here is Aeon's Hourglass. Aeon's Hourglass. Okay, I suppose there is a little bit bonus from the bleeding because of the other thing, but there's not enough to be justifiable. Alkama, the judge, presides over the heavens and judges the lives of all mortals. It is said that all a person's deeds are placed upon its golden scales, and should the evil of their lives outweigh the good, their spirit is forever banished into the void. I'm I'm still very stuck. Like, Firenator. Okay. But yeah, part of me's thinking I should just take all my points back, and resort it all. Because like, while some of the stuff here is good, like, I wonder if I'm really getting enough out of this. You know? It's like 8 for damage. Defensibility is not bad, but doing staff Ratosh is said to be the key to the veil separating the physical and spirit realms. When it is visible in the sky, it is believed that the barrier between the living and the dead is at its thinnest. The harpy represents dark omens. To be born under a light is to be seen as a sign of shame, driving some families to abandon such children altogether. Fitting given the history of the harpy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop the recording for a moment.